How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 2, Episode 1 of The Walking Dead World Beyond. This episode is titled Konsekans. Is that the pronunciation? Maybe? But yeah, last time on World Beyond, we had a very slow season that I didn't enjoy at all. I reacted to like 3-4 episodes, and then I just stopped watching it, and then I came back for the final 2. It was really slow. I wasn't a huge fan of it. It was basically just like them taking a journey to one location, but it could have been so much more faster paced. It was just so slow. Like, I think the characters were enjoyable. It picked up towards the second half though, not by much, but it still picked up. Yeah, we got some decent characters in there. We got Felix, Hope, Iris. There's a lot of good characters. Elton, Silas, Percy. The trailer for this season was pretty fucking good, and it's actually what I thought the show would be about, which is more C.R.M. shit, and not just these random group of kids that are just going from one place to the other. You know, I thought it'd be more connected to the C.R.M. and like that mythos that they're setting up. But yeah, we're getting some Vic tie-ins too, because Jadis is going to be appearing in the season too. But yeah, last episode, that was like 1.5 years ago, I'm pretty sure, we had Hope going with Huck, right? In the helicopter with Elizabeth, and then it was revealed that, you know, they need Hope, but they don't just need Hope, they need both Iris and Hope, because the reason they're so like smart is because they're together, but if they're separated it becomes an issue. And then Felix and Iris, I think, had a reunion with, was it Will, Felix's boyfriend, right? And he was trying to escape from the C.R.M. soldiers. I mean, yeah, Hawk basically was working for the C.R.M. She's actually Elizabeth's daughter, so we'll have to see the outcome of that. I don't think we'll get too much this episode because it is a premiere. You've got to remember that premieres like setting up stuff. I mean, isn't that it? Right? I guess you had Silas, right? Silas stayed behind because he thought he killed Percy's uncle, right? But it was actually Hook that did it. And then Silas was taken, or well, not taken, but he got surrounded by C.R.M. He told Elton and Percy to get out of there. He basically gave up his freedom, pretty much, because we'll have to see what happens with him. I don't know if Silas will be taken to where Hope is. I don't know. Will we see Vic? Probably not. But we're going to see Jadis, and maybe we could see it this episode. I've heard this season is going to be bigger and better than last season, but I mean, that's not hard to do. I mean, it could be bigger, but doesn't necessarily mean it's better written, you know, because they've probably got the same buyers. Let's stop do-rallying around and get right into the fucking episode.
You don't know?
Oh yeah, they figured this out, right? Will told them about that 6 weeks ago. One day after Monument Day. Wow, so it was been a month and a half? Ew. What about CG did? Oh, is this how they did it? Look at that CG ground here, look at that. CG grass. What? That makes sense. They've got like a giant herd with the helicopters, right?
Your decision not to inform Staff Sergeant Malik.
Her mission is separate from this.
Help me.
I don't understand, like, why? She's clearly dreaming, right? What the fuck? That's kind of similar to last season. She was having dreams, right? In a weird art form. This can't be present day, though. How can it?
I bet your dad's doing something for her.
If she's there yet. So you're telling me the whole season 1 was 6 weeks? Oh, that was a cool little transition there. How's that helicopter lasted all night? They've probably had to go and get fuel, right? There's no way that helicopter would last that long.
Your research place is here?
Change of plan.
What? Where are they? What the fuck is that lens flare about? How do you not hear that?
This is hope is a lesson.
It just immediately goes to the same exact shot.
You said you went to the university alone.
We're 10 years into this new world.
The main show's 12 years in.
These columns, they're now so big, they just break through everything. And we saw one such column.
It must have been over 100,000.
The survivors in the main show has dealt with that.
Airlifted them to Portland, but...
No, he didn't.
Don't touch me!
I was here working as an attaché for the UK Ministry of Defence when everything fell apart.
I'm still more interested how the C.R.M. began.
It takes everyone coming together to have a shot at that future. A genius who's a rebellious, strong-willed troublemaker, that's a risk.
Wow.
You have a lot to offer, but I cannot bring you in to join your father. And despite your anger, you are fully committed to being an asset for the future.
So you have to be a machine, basically.
And I think you need more time.
For what?
To think about what you want.
C.R.M. destroyed?
I can just walk away and you're just gonna let me?
No, probably not.
You think you can find your sister and friends?
Yeah.
You can't.
I mean, she's not going to find them. Like, they're probably miles away from where they were.
You have to embrace what we're fighting for. The choice is yours.
Kublek isn't bad. I mean, she is bad, but she actually has emotions. She's not just this wall of nothing.
Concern.
Is that the guy from last season?
As more time went by, they kept stonewalling.
Looking forward to finally getting to the bottom.
There were signs it was a setup.
And then he escaped on the road, right? That was good. The fuck? How do you manage that? Oh, C.R.M. getting munched. What the fuck happened to the truck? It's kind of weird how the only two that made it out is the ones that... Yeah, well, there it is.
Some of it was covered in blood.
Oh wow, he's telling them now?
Wait, you're saying that Omaha?
Yeah.
Wait, my dad, is he
There's
okay?
no reason to believe he's not okay.
Why would they lie?
You've asked too many questions, so they just kill you? Like, what? Oh look, it's a farm. Wait, is this...
It was an abandoned farm town back in the day.
Oh, so this is right after the finale. Right? We saw like a time skip at the beginning, right?
You may keep your knives, but for the safety and comfort of others, we do ask that you surrender all other weapons.
Yeah, sure, why not? How did Felix hurt his leg again? Didn't like Hook hit him, slash him with something, mate?
Let me ask you something before you go. What do you live for?
I guess I live for hope.
Obviously talking about his sister there, not actual hope, but I guess it goes both ways. What a weird way to like accept people into your community. What do you live for? I guess each group has its own way of doing things. Is that Gregory? What the fuck? So they showed this at the beginning, so it was like a time skip, kind of. That was their first night there, maybe? Oh. 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 Alright.
In return, the C.R.M. gives them supplies.
Hmm.
Trials.
You should scout the facility while it's dark.
Come on, you said you were drawing up a layout, right? Guards, patrols, long-range security. One wrong move,
And they're all dead. I mean, it's gonna happen. I think one wrong move will result in them dying. And the whole community will be wiped out. Where's Silas in that? And Elson and shit. Can't see shit, dude. Is she in a tunnel? Oh my god, it's Wall of the Lost. Commonwealth. Candace Fodder. Fodder. Inflict pain, bleed, die. Feed. Cannibals. I'm expecting a jump scare, dude. You're not getting me. Jump scare. Boom. Yeah. What the fuck? How did she hit it? Oh, I felt that one. I'm surprised she didn't get knocked out from that. She didn't hit that side of her head, she hit there. The other side. What the fuck is happening, dude? She's dreaming now, right? It doesn't make any sense, yeah. She was just dazed. Oh, why are you there? Is this a dream? Yeah, I was about to say. What the fuck?
Mission can still be a win. Like Omaha was.
Do you think she knows? I'm glad we're getting more like C.R.M. related shit. But this is the first episode though, so they might not even stick to that. Oh. Alright. Flashbacks. You are here. Where is she? What city is she in? What is that mess? That's not real.
How come you didn't tell me about the campus colony?
Because you would have been distracted.
It would only have been a needless distraction.
Yeah.
First, we believe it's Silas Plaskett. He's been interrogated. How much do they know about us?
Who's following her? That can't be that Candace, right? Jadis? No. I'm not a huge fan of this blurry. I know what the effect they're going for because she's dazed and stuff, and she's probably concussed. We're in Manhattan? What is this? What city are we in? Feed. It's clearly some unhinged motherfucker that's just decided, you know, I'm hungry. I'm kind of full now. And there's people out there that eat the walkers. Oh, fuck off.
You have to feed.
Two.
I'm not her. I can't be. Because you are.
What? Who is this bitch?
Tell me what you're doing out here.
What? What? Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Show me it. I want to see it. God damn it. God damn it. They censored it. Why does she keep going back? Oh, this is the colony, right? I mean, she's clearly not here. This is just like a safe space. You should put... Wait, what? It was all BS? She wasn't there?
Can I see my dad now?
It's okay to hate us, Hope, but the bad things we do must be done.
The Commonwealth must have been approached by C.R.M. at some point, right?
I'm really glad I was wrong.
There's going to be a bit of conflict there. See, I like the city saying, but we didn't really see much of the city.
Why should I tell your mother how bad her daughter screwed up her mission? There's no way in hell I'm working with you assholes to make that happen.
It's past midnight. Happy birthday, kid.
How do you know what date it was, though?
Why do you think the C.R.M. would cover up what happened back home? Maybe that's how we keep living.
Take
How we
this.
get hope.
So we change how we play.
Play smart, play risky. Devil! Oh my god! No, that's not Devil. I mean, they're out there, but they're obviously probably just before the Whispers showed up, right? A C.R.M. soldier. What is she doing? On her own? How good is that armor they're wearing? It's probably not that good, right? Felix is going to come in and help her, right? Or they're going to end on a cliffhanger. Why would there just be a one lone patrol? There we go. Hey! Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, do that. There you go. Oh, she got him. She fucked up like 5 times, but she got him. I mean, to be fair, it's hard to shoot them because you can't just go for the head because they've got the helmets on and stuff. Wait, what? The fuck? Oh, Jesus! Kind of looks like... It looks a bit young.
It's what you get.
Oh. But how did she figure that out?
We're working to stop the monsters and to save people from
Experiments.
everything.
Oh, Jadis! What the fuck is that haircut on Jadis?
This is war.
Yeah. It's an alright first episode, just a bit slow, I think. Wasn't too fond of it, not a lot happening, but you know, it's pretty much what I expected from a premiere. I think the problem is I don't feel as attached to these characters as like the main show. The main show just has this way of gripping you more than the spin-offs, I feel like, with the characters. I think The Walking Dead is the only one that's nailed it properly, right? Like the formula properly. Like I think Fear's had it a little bit, but Fear just became another version of Walking Dead that, you know, just exists. I think that's mainly because like I was hoping this show would just be more than what it was. Right, I want it to be more about the C.R.M. and more about the origins of that. We're obviously going to get more C.R.M. this season just based off the promo alone, right? At the season promo. I don't know why I don't like the characters and like the overall atmosphere of the show. Maybe it's just the way the writing is that I'm not a huge fan of. I just don't know why I can't get pulled in by the characters. Like, I like Felix, right? And I think Ivis I'm starting to like a lot more than I did last season. Just based on the ending alone. Like, she's actually becoming, like, ooh. You know, Hope... I mean, I think Hope's good. She's alright. Hook, I think, is a really good character. Silas and Elton are good. But, like, I don't know. I just think they're just good. They're okay characters. They're not, like, amazing characters. You know, and I think... by the time you get to feel like you really understand the characters and really get to enjoy them as characters, the show's over. Feels like last season should have been a bit of this season too, based off like just the promo. So what was going on with that Candace thing then? Was that was all BS then, right? It's kind of weird. Just her having a concussion and just seeing shit. Because I thought the dialogue there was pretty bad. Like, it was bad. It's cool that we got to see like Omaha, like at the beginning of the episode, getting like destroyed. They call them columns. I guess that works, right? Column. I just call them herds or hordes. 100,000. How many do you think was at the end of season 10? At least like 50,000, right? I'm also just not I don't really like the cinematography that much either. They tried to go for an artsy style. Then they have this like overimposed shot of like a lens flare that just doesn't match the lighting on the roof at all. And I think that's the problem with this show too. I think the CG is like really bad. Like usually when you see CG in like the main show, like some of the locations look good CG wise. It's most of the time anyway. Like when parts of locations are CG, but you like in a city or something, you can't really notice it. But in this, I noticed it. Like the road at the beginning of the episode, with the helicopters passing by, and then the herd came over. Like that road was clearly CG, and it was just so noticeable that it was CG or like CG enhanced or something. Yeah, Hope and her father reunited. I feel like the father's reaction to being reunited with his daughter was a bit underwhelming. Not gonna lie. The fact that you have to wait like until the second season to see him reunite with one of his daughters is a bit dumb, but it's fine. So there's this little settlement that they're at, Iris and Will and all them, and they get help from the C.R.M. Something's gonna happen there, right? They're gonna have to defend against the C.R.M. Maybe the C.R.M. just has had enough of that settlement and just wants to get rid of it. I mean, why did they get rid of Omaha? Right? Because they could. I'm so curious how she figured out that it was them. She was just dreaming and then she was pulling off the face and then it was them. It was more like a metaphor. The column wasn't the walkers, it was the C.R.M. soldiers, right? Like she pulled the mask out. Like it was hiding behind the column like story, but in reality it's actually them that did it. It was both though, because obviously C.R.M. blew the walls up and stuff. So the column or the walkers or the herd could get in and destroy. It was an alright first episode. Not the best. Certainly not like the worst, but it's just, you know, standard premiere shit. Setting up storylines and setting up plot threads. I just find it weird that they started the episode with like a flash forward and then they went back. What was the point of that? You could have just started the episode with them talking to Will. Right? On the Iris side of the story anyway. Like they do the cabin thing and then it's like get some sleep. And then we go back. Like, why didn't you start at the beginning with Iris and Will talking, or Iris and Felix talking to Will and get that underway, and then at the end of the episode she figures out, oh, it wasn't the column. Not sure why they did it the way they did, but it's fine, I guess. Hopefully this season isn't as bad as last, so I don't stop reacting to it halfway through. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you for the next one. Ta-ta and farewell.